Let's get something out of the way. No one wakes up thinking, today I'd like to deeply analyze my testicles. And yet, here we are. Because whether you like it or not, your body is broadcasting information about you constantly. Your posture, your voice, your face, your hormones, and yes, your balls. They hang there quietly. They never speak, they never complain. But biologically, they are screaming data. Evolutionary data, behavioral data, reproductive strategy data. Your testicles are not random. They are not meaningless. They are not just there for jokes and bad decisions. They are the result of millions of years of sexual competition, energy budgeting, and survival math. And today, we are going to talk about what their size, shape, and behavior actually says about you. Not in a creepy way, not in a judgmental way, in a science way. This is not about ego. This is not about masculinity. This is not about impressing anyone. This is about understanding the strange, hilarious, brutally honest biology that built you. So, take a breath, relax, and remember, this is educational. Mostly. Number 1. Why humans even have dangly balls in the first place? Let's start with the most obvious question. Why are they outside? Most of your important organs are protected. Your brain is in a skull. Your heart is behind ribs. Your lungs are wrapped in bone. But the testicles? Just out there. Free range. Vulnerable. One bad bicycle accident away from a life lesson. This seems like a terrible design. Until you understand temperature. Sperm production is extremely picky. Too hot, sperm quality drops. Too cold, sperm slows down. There is a very narrow temperature window where sperm production works best, about 2 to 3 degrees Celsius cooler than core body temperature. So evolution did something clever. It built a biological thermostat. The scrotum isn't just a sac, it's an adjustable climate control system. When it's cold, muscles contract, the sac tightens, and the testicles pull closer to body heat. When it's warm, muscles relax, surface area increases, and heat dissipates. Your balls are constantly adjusting themselves without you noticing. Which explains why they shrink when you're cold, droop when you're hot, move during arousal, and seem to have a mind of their own. They are not misbehaving. They are working. And yes, each testicle regulates itself independently, which is why symmetry is rare. Perfectly even balls are the exception, not the rule. Number 2. Ball size is an evolutionary strategy, not a flex. Here's where things get interesting. In nature, bigger does not always mean better. Different species invest energy in different reproductive strategies. Some species compete before mating, others compete after mating. This is known as pre-mating versus post-mating sexual selection. Pre-mating selection is about dominance, intimidation, attraction, visible traits. Think loud voices, big bodies, flashy features. Post-mating selection is about sperm quantity, sperm quality, sperm competition. In species where one male mates with many females, or where females mate with multiple males, sperm competition explodes. More competition means bigger testes. That's why chimpanzees have enormous testicles relative to body size. They mate frequently with multiple partners in close succession. Meanwhile, gorillas, tiny balls. Why? Because one dominant male controls mating access. There's very little sperm competition. He doesn't need volume. Humans sit right in the middle. Relative to body size, human testicles are larger than gorillas, but much smaller than chimps.
which suggests something fascinating. Some competition, some monogamy, some chaos, some commitment. Your ball size isn't about dominance, it's about where your ancestors fell in this spectrum.
Number 3. Energy is limited and biology has a budget. Here's the brutal truth about evolution. Energy is expensive. You can't max out everything. If your body invests heavily in one trait, it must pull energy from somewhere else. This is called an evolutionary trade-off. Across primates, scientists discovered a weird pattern. The more energy a species puts into showy traits, like loud voices, large facial features, or intimidation displays, the less energy goes into testicle size. Translation? If you win mates before mating, you don't need to fight after. Big display, less sperm competition, smaller testes. This pattern appears again and again in nature, even in humans. Some studies have found correlations between deeper voices, higher perceived dominance, and lower sperm counts. This does not mean one is better than the other, anyone is superior, or biology defines behavior. It means evolution plays resource Tetris. Every trait has a cost.
Number 4. Ball size, parenting, and the bad dad myth. This is where things get controversial, so let's be careful. Some research suggests a correlation between smaller testicles, higher testosterone sensitivity, and greater involvement in childcare. This does not mean big balls equals bad dad, small balls equals perfect father. Correlation is not destiny. But biologically, there may be a pattern. In species with high paternal investment, monogamy increases, sperm competition decreases, and testicle size tends to shrink. Why? Because energy shifts from reproduction to caregiving. This pattern appears in some human studies, but with massive variability. Culture, personality, choice, values. These matter far more than anatomy. Your balls do not raise your children. You do.
Number 5. Droop, lopsidedness, aging, and other things no one warned you about. Let's end with the stuff everyone secretly worries about. Why does one hang lower? Because cooling works better when surfaces don't overlap. Staggering increases airflow. Usually, left hangs lower, right is slightly larger. Completely normal. Why do they droop more over time? Gravity, skin elasticity, collagen loss. Same reason. Faces sag, knees creak, backs complain. Aging happens everywhere. Yes, including there. This is not a failure, it is physics. What this actually means, and what it doesn't. Here's the real takeaway. Your ball size does not define your worth. It does not predict your character. It does not dictate your future. What it reflects is something much bigger. Evolution solving problems with limited tools. Your anatomy is a compromise, a negotiation, a fossil record written in flesh. Funny? Yes. Awkward? Absolutely. Fascinating? Completely. You are not broken. You are not weird. You are not alone. You are an animal, built by history, shaped by pressure, and still running ancient code in a modern world. And that's kind of incredible.